In this video, let us discuss about the concept of diameter of an ellipse. So, if suppose we have an ellipse here and इसमें एक हम system of parallel chords draw करते हैं. So, what do we mean by system of parallel chords? देखो, I am drawing some chords जो कि सारे parallel हैं. इन सारे chords का midpoint हम mark कर लेते हैं. So, this is how the midpoint of these chords would look like. और अगर इन सारे मिड पॉइंट्स को हम ज्वाइन कर देंगे ना, सो दिस लाइन रिप्रेजेंट्स द डायमीटर ऑफ द एलिप्स with respect to the given system of parallel chords. So I hope this is clear. So it is the locus of the midpoint of system of parallel chords. So this is the definition of a diameter. So let us say the slope of these chords is m. And अगर हमने कोई एक point को h, k consider किया and the equation of the ellipse is given to us as x square by a square plus y square by b square equals to 1, we know equation of chord can be written as t equals to s1 और ये हो जाएगा xh by a square plus y k by b square minus 1 is equals to h square by a square plus k square by b square minus 1. So from here clearly minus 1 we can cancel out. और अब जो ये chord मिला है ना हमको, इसका slope we know is m. So what do we have the slope from this equation? So therefore slope can be written as minus of h by a square divided by k by b square, and this is equal to m that is given to us. तो थोड़ा हम rearrange कर लेंगे and we will replace h by x and k by y. So we get m is equal to minus h over k into b square by a square, and therefore we have y is equals to minus b square by a square into m into x. So this, my dear students, is the equation of diameter to an ellipse. So basically system of parallel chords पे depend करता है कि हमारा diameter कैसा होगा. Now from here we can write कि y is equals to minus b squared by m into x है. तो इस diameter का slope can be written as let us say m dash. So slope of diameter, इसको अगर हम लोग m dash से रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे तो ये हो गया माइनस b स्क्वायर बाय a स्क्वायर इंटू m. और इस m को अगर हम लेफ्ट में लेके आ जाएं तो हमको क्या मिल जाएगा? हमको मिलेगा m इंटू m डैश इज इक्वल टू माइनस b स्क्वायर बाय a स्क्वायर. एंड ऑल्सो अगर हम m डैश को राइट साइड लेके जाएं तो वी कैन गेट m इज इक्वल टू माइनस b स्क्वायर बाय a स्क्वायर इंटू m डैश. इसका मतलब क्या है? अगर हमारा सिस्टम ऑफ पैरेलल कॉर्ड्स का स्लोप m है ना, तो m डैश इज द स्लोप ऑफ द डायमीटर. और अगर हमारा सिस्टम ऑफ पैरेलल कॉर्ड्स का स्लोप m डैश है तो m इज द स्लोप ऑफ द डायमीटर. तो बेसिकली हमको दो डायमीटर्स मिल जाते हैं दोनों सेट ऑफ पैरेलल कॉर्ड्स के, और इनको हम कॉन्जुगेट डायमीटर्स कहते हैं. So let us try and understand what do we mean by conjugate diameters. The definition says two diameters of an ellipse are said to be conjugate diameters if each bisects the chord parallel to the other. And they satisfy the condition m into m dash is equal to minus b square by a. Now, let us discuss about some of the important points related to conjugate diameters. So, just to note, in case of an ellipse, major axis bisects all the chords parallel to the minor axis, and minor axis bisects all the chords parallel to major axis. तो अगर हम लोग देखें, if the diameter is parallel to major axis, the slope will be 0. So let us say m1 is 0, and if the diameter is parallel to minor axis, the slope is not defined. So this is one pair of conjugate diameters which do not satisfy the condition m1 into m2 is equals to minus b squared by a squared. Let us look at some other important points. तो जो दूसरा पॉइंट है, इट सेज द इसेंट्रिक एंगल of the ends of a pair of conjugate diameters of an ellipse differ by an angle of 90 degree. Differ an angle of 90 degree, that is pi by 2. So just to put things properly, मैं यहाँ पे इसको थोड़ा अरेंज कर लेता हूँ. Let us discuss another important point. And this says the sum of the squares of two conjugate semi diameters of an ellipse is a constant and is equal to the sum of squares of semi major and semi minor axis, that is a square plus b square. The next point is the product of focal distances of a point on the ellipse is equal to the square of the semi diameter, that is conjugate to the diameter through the point. So these are all very specific points. You must try to remember all of these important points. And the last point is the tangents at the end of the conjugate diameters forms a parallelogram of constant area equal to 4AB. So let us discuss the fifth point with the help of a diagram. So let us say ये हमने एक ellipse ले लिया है and एक diameter हमारा इस तरह का है and दूसरा diameter is somewhat of this kind, and this area is basically constant and that is equal to 4AB. So that is the important point regarding the diameters and conjugate diameters in case of an ellipse. तो I hope आपको ये टॉपिक अच्छे से समझ आया होगा. Go through the lecture once again. If you have any difficulty, note down all these 5 important points और इनको हम याद रखेंगे. So that is all that we have in this video, students.